go ahead and bury the lead here a little bit. So yes, Big Krit will be in the video. Since y'all, I'm not going to tell y'all who else is in there, but Big Krit will be in the video. I already named them. For those of y'all who don't understand why Big Krit is going to be in the video, we're going to palate cleanse real quick and show y'all. So, and this is part of the reason why I know y'all, oh, you know, Joey's too small, bada, whatever and whatnot, right? And I said this on stream with Feek. Don't let the elephant lure you in. I said this on stream with Feek, and he knew what I was talking about. Is that Kendrick historically has had this habit of throwing a rock and then hiding his hand, right? People forget that like half the people he name dropped on Control actually did respond, including Big Krit. And what Kendrick said was, nah, they got to come harder, which even back then, I thought that was BS, because you mean to tell me all these other people don't get a response, but Big Sean do? Come on, dog. You made 2 whole tracks about Big Sean, but Krit gotta come harder. If it walk like a duck, if it quack like a duck, again, like I said, Kendrick is at worst my second or third favorite rapper of all time, but so hold on, here you go.
Now they wanna hear country nigga rap. 5 albums in, I swear country nigga snap. All this attention, I don't even know what I might do with it. That control beat is like an ugly bitch that everybody done fuck wrong. Maybe you hit it. When I ain't drawn all this propaganda. Rap shit about it really sound. Now I'm lyrical all of a sudden. Well, last year they claim they ain't understand me. I'm bearing it. Krizzle got me, I'll put you in the trunk with these sword whoop. Feel wheeling my shot. I'm so prolific with these scriptures, they might give me a battle. Bravo for your swagger jack, and I'm overwhelmed by your dedication. You act the fool, and people in the thinking that your music was innovative.
Now y'all caught that? Y'all caught that sub, right? He said, "Nah, that's a Kendrick sub. That's a Kendrick sub. That was the Kendrick sub." Here it go. Bravo for your swagger, Jack, and I'm overwhelmed by your dedication. You actually fooled these people into thinking that your music was innovative. Frustrated rap battle never got me out of no public housing. And now you could tell me I can be the king of hip hop, and they went and give it to Andre 3000. That was a Kendrick sub, and Kenny never responded to it. So yeah, again, I don't want to, and this is what I keep talking about matchups. That people forget that at this time, again, I keep talking about the big three is something that we invented. You feel me? But Krit was in the running. Of course, Cole and Kendrick. You know, Drake was like a level above everybody, but Krit was in there. Big Sean was in there. Jay Electronica was in there. Wale was in there. You feel me? As far as who was going back and forth to be, you know, spoken of in that same tier with with Drake. You know, Mac Miller was another one that was in there. And so this is what I mean about, you know, him having a history of that's not even what it was at all. It's that Def Jam grossly mishandled Krit. You feel me? And that's why we don't, because again, heads that know, you feel me? Yes, Earl Sweatshirt was in that conversation too. Oh, that's cap, man. That's cat, man. If you really gonna sit there and try to tell me that that Big Sean is better than Krit, you gotta go listen to some music, dog. You gotta go listen to some music, fam. Cause Krit. Listen, if Def Jam hadn't the screw Krit up the way that they did, we would be talking about Krit today the same way that we talk about Cole, at least. Imagine if Cole made good beats. Imagine if Cole made good beats. That's big Krit. Because Krit makes his own beats too. They just decent. Exactly. Marketing is the key in Def Jam, and that's why Krit, as soon as he got an opportunity, he went solo. Yeah, I mean independent rather. But here's the thing, and this is kind of what I get at with this video, right? Is that the nature of hip hop discourse today. You feel me? The heads that know no longer dominate the discourse. You feel me? It's the casual folk. It is the stands that dominate the discourse. You know what I mean? So we can sit up here. I'll be one of those people that'll sit up here and say that Krit should be spoken of, and there's a bunch of people that I can throw into that ring. You feel me? But Krit is one of them. Is talk about how Krit should be up there in notoriety with, at the very least, with Cole. You understand what I'm saying? But you want to know what's the first thing people going to say is, who is Big Krit? I ain't never heard of Krit. I know, Big Krit ain't got no plaques. You feel me? How many streams do he get a month? You feel me? How many monthly streams he get? How many first week? What's his first week album sales? That's what music discourse has become. Oh, he ain't selling out no tours like Kendrick. You feel me? He can't charge it. You see it all the time. And mind you, because y'all saying, oh well, Krit don't got a TPAB, Krit don't have a TPAB. This is a mixtape. This is a mixtape that is. Oh no, this is live from the underground. I thought I was looking at Forever and a Day. Live from the underground is also a mixtape, but Forever and a Day is a mixtape that is structured the same way that GKMC was from beginning to end. So it don't got the money behind it that Kendrick's albums did. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta listen to more music, dog. You feel me? Y'all gotta listen to folk who don't pop up on the top 40. You feel me? That's what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to, is that folk don't. I keep saying this, folk don't like hip hop. They like celebrities who rap. You feel me? And that's why they don't know. And then when the heads that do know try to put y'all up on something, it become, oh well, this person don't have this person don't have that. When come to find out, yes they do. Yes they do. You just ain't never heard it before because so and so didn't have the marketing machine behind them that your fave had. You feel me? And right, it's the exact same thing as the NBA. Well, I'm at least you said it. Hold on, let me find a comment. Somebody said I don't like rap enough to listen to Krit. At least you honest. That's what folk need to start doing, is being more honest about where their interest actually is. You don't like hip hop. You like Kendrick Lamar. and you like Kendrick Lamar because he is popular. You know what I mean? And just because he's conscious, you feel me? Just because he's political, you feel me? Just because he makes you feel like you're not like other girls, that don't mean that's not the reason that you like him.
I put the piece on chain. The piece on.
And here's the thing: if that be the case, if that is you, if you are one of those, I don't listen to hip hop, but I listen to Eminem type people, then what you need to do is shut up, have a seat in the back of the class while the heads that know have these discussions. Because very obviously you don't know. I'm gonna play it in a second. I just wanted to get that point off. But I'm gonna play it.
All about pop.
And here's the thing about Krit too, is that Krit got bangers, man. You feel me? Krit is not all, you know, it's not all not like other girls' music either. You feel me? Matter of fact, I'm gonna play one real quick. I'm gonna play one real quick and then I'm gonna go ahead and
What you think a real rap for? So I can roll around in the rap though. Never there, Cadillac. Die is bold, true, bold, 15, but I had to go and get two more skills. Pull up the show up the focus. The doors ain't typical when they get open. Hold up, he ain't never been sky high. Swear I could have died when I hopped on my ride like 4 or 5. What you think a real rap for? So I can roll around with a nympho. Yes, sir. 25 lighters on my dress, on the best of Versace, my bells of the pay. I pull up on the high side. Y'all give me a high five every time I holler.
y'all see what I'm talking about, right? Y'all gotta listen to music. You feel me? Y'all gotta listen to music. And then you'll see how and why when we talk about you know, these battles and whatever and whatnot, about who can and who would win or who would hold it, then you would know. Then it wouldn't sound crazy. You know what I mean?